no reason to just lie to your face like that. Most likely you are losing that money. Some people in my family really like to gamble, so they're at the casino all the time. And I don't want YouTube to think I'm advising this behavior, because I'm not. But I used to go with them. The moment I was allowed in a casino, I was going. I was definitely getting weird looks walking in, because I was definitely the youngest person in there. There was just straight old heads in this casino. And typically there were a few games that I would play during my gambling arc, I guess if you want to call it that. For the most part, I played slots. Now, slots is boring as fuck. Like, genuinely, I was falling asleep spinning the damn wheel. You literally just press buttons until you're out of money. It sucks. There was one time I came really close to winning money in slots. I sat down at this machine with my brother, right? And then there was these two people next to us. And then they spun the machine next to us a couple times. And then they won $2,000. I was never more heated in my entire life, bro. And that very day, I felt like that guy mining for diamonds, bro. I was so close, but my big day was coming soon. And I just had to keep digging, and eventually I would win. And then I thought to myself, maybe slots just isn't the move. So I decided to try Roulette. Now, Roulette is basically a game you're trying to guess where the ball is going to land on the wheel. And you can just pick numbers. You can pick odd or even numbers. You can pick black or red. Or you could just say, you know what, full send in it. I'm just going to pick one number. And you're basically just leveling up from slots, bro. Because once you get to the tables, bro, shit just gets wicked. It's more of like a high-risk, high-reward type of game. And sometimes people may not understand that. They might win one time and think they're on fire. They might just sit there and be like, yeah, man, let that shit ride, baby, let's go. And after that, they end up losing all their money. Because it's like one bet on the wrong thing really costs you, bro. Or you get those people that are like, oh, yeah, man, just one more game. One more game, my ass, bro. Nobody is believing this shit. Because every single time I said, okay, just one more game, it never goes well. As much as you want to have high hopes and think you're going to have the bounce back of the century, once again, the odds are against you, and you have to keep that in mind. So every time I did lose money, and I was like, okay, that's enough, I would just chalk up my losses and leave. Then also, when I was with my friends, I watched them play poker and blackjack, because I was like, damn, dude, I already lost enough money on roulette, bro. I'm not playing this shit. Because first of all, the odds are already against me. Second of all, I don't know how to play the game. And for the most part, I'd be playing against OGs, so they know the game like the back of their hand at this point. But my friends both did good. They ended up winning money. And one time, this motivated me to actually play more. I was like, damn, bro, I had to win some money too. So I got more money out of the ATM, and I went back to roulette. I was one of those dudes that was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna spend this amount of money today, and that's it. That never fucking happened. Are you kidding? Sometimes the temptations would get the best of me, and I would just fold. Because I was thinking like, yo, I don't want to walk out of here losing money. I'm just gonna feel like garbage. But that's how casinos are designed. They're designed to keep you there for long periods of time and keep you spending money. And that's what I failed to realize. So you'd be better off spending that money on other shit like clothes, food, rent. And not only are sometimes people frequent visitors of the casino, sometimes they will take vacations just to gamble. They will go to Las Vegas. And now Las Vegas is basically just the gambling capital at this point. Literally, the moment you step off the plane, there's already casinos. It's like they didn't even give you a chance to breathe. They were just already sitting there in the airport. There's definitely casinos on every single street, in every single hotel, whatever. You could walk into a restaurant. There's probably a goddamn slot machine sitting in the restaurant, if not a whole casino. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's what people go there to do. So if you're under 21 in Las Vegas, you're probably going to be bored as fuck, because most things are just marketed towards gamblers. Now, I feel like my generation has been gambling a lot, especially in recent years. I'm not really sure if my generation's exactly popping out the casinos, but one thing that I know for sure is that people in my generation love to sports bet. Now, I've seen people time and time again play sports bets, but I've never actually seen them win. Sports betting has taken off, especially in modern day. Every time I have ever done a sports bet, it was like $10, $20. I came to terms with myself. I'm like, you know what? I'm probably going to lose this money. It's whatever. And I'm not really the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to football. I mean, I know some things, right? But there's no way I can sit there and actually predict the outcome of games. And then when I watch the games, I just end up raging. I was just confused on how these didn't even happen, because they were the most free bets ever. I think one time in 2023, I placed a bet that Patrick Mahomes was going to throw 2 touchdowns. I mean, they're glazing his ass. It's going to happen. There's no way. He didn't throw a single touchdown in that game. Like, are you fucking kidding me? At that point, I was convinced that the odds were against me and that gambling was definitely not my thing. But another contributing factor that I think increased the desire for Gen Z, my generation, to gamble was the rise of gambling streamers on Kick. There's people out there that are signing like multi-million-dollar contracts with like these gambling companies, and they'll just sit there and play their gambling games all day. And one time I even saw Drake himself fire up a gambling streak. And I'm pretty sure Drake actually ended up signing to Stake. I think it was like $100 million a year deal or something like that. Then I've also seen like rage compilations of gambling streamers. You're telling me that some random streamer could like punch a hole in the wall and that would make people want to gamble? Make that make sense, bro. Like, these dudes will lose money in seconds. They'll bet like $300 and lose it in milliseconds. And I mean, I understand why he's mad. Like, shit, I would be pissed off too, but bro, you gambled it. You should have expected that to happen. Like, that would just stress me out, bro. It's like I'm playing Russian roulette with my... Not only is there gambling influencers on Kick, there's also people on TikTok, Instagram, where their content is just gambling. But there is one individual that stands out among the rest that I would crown TikTok's biggest gambler. Introducing Jumani. Jumani has gone viral for several antics in the past, but this is the biggest wave he has ever had. Jumani has gone into casinos time and time again at this point, and he's in there gambling like every single day. So much so that he didn't even have the money to gamble. So he bought an iPad on his credit card, pawned the iPad for money, just so he could go to the casino to lose the money. Jumani, bro, what are we doing? You don't even have that money, bro. You just pawned an iPad, got it for less than it was worth, and gambled.
Like, canceled because he allegedly, like, did some stuff with underage girls or something like that? Why is he even back? What happened with that? This isn't really a video to unpack the mysteries of Sam Pepper, but the thing is, he's not even the only streamer this is going on with right now. Like, there's so much weird sexualized content being pushed on all these platforms that started out as a place for people to play video games and share vlogs about normal everyday stuff. Like, what is happening? Like, dude, there's a clip of a woman like putting whipped cream on a pickle or something and then sucking on it like it's a D. And that's just straight, that was on Twitch. Why? How was that even allowed? How is that not classified as sexual content, dude? There's so many, like, bro, just roll the clip. Yeah, I can't even show the rest of this clip on YouTube because I'm not super big and famous and bringing in a bunch of money, so I can't even get away with talking about this stuff, probably. I just made a video recently titled Florida is banning YouTube, alright? And it talks about how they're trying to ban all social media for people who aren't 16 and over. And given all this stuff I'm seeing now, I understand where they're coming from, okay? I wouldn't want my kids seeing this stuff either. But they should definitely make it like 13 instead of 16. Like, bro, if I walked into my 10-year-old son watching this instead of, you know, some regular Call of Duty Let's Plays, I would take his phone away. Not just because it's inappropriate, but because it's degenerate content. This type of stuff doesn't belong on YouTube. It doesn't belong on Twitch. It belongs on a website that has a certain color variety of orange and black. I'm so tired of seeing this cancerous stuff all over my timeline because, oh, this person just got banned and they said they weren't breaking the rules because they had titties covered. Why is that the bottom line? Why is that the bare minimum? Oh, well, the girl had a shirt on so she can suck on whatever she wants super sensually. No! And bro, it's not even just these two people, dude. iShowSpeed just did some super weird I know that he's known for doing weird stuff, okay? It's been his entire thing. He over-exaggerates. He does some out-of-pocket stuff. It gets him a lot of views, all right? But just look at this clip real quick, bro. Like, this was way too out of pocket, even for my taste.
Times, do not spam them. Do not. Portugal.
Like, like, yeah, clearly this is fake. All right, like, clearly he had, like, a bottle of lotion or something underneath his desk to squirt it on his face or whatever. But the fact that I questioned it for a second. When I first saw this on Twitter, I couldn't tell for a minute if this was, like, real or not, because so much craziness has been going on over on Twitch or Kick. What is he streaming on now? So many streamers have gotten banned on all these other platforms and going to other ones just so that they can get away with doing more outrageous stuff for money. I'm a dumbass. This happened on YouTube, actually. There's literally, like, a little YouTube live counter in the corner that I didn't see, because I didn't want to look at the clip like that. I don't want to watch stuff like this. Oh, then don't watch it. I'm not. I don't think anybody should be watching it. Now, my opinion doesn't mean jack shit, to be honest. I'm some random dude on the internet spouting about his anger with the sexualization of everything on every single platform. All right? You don't have to listen to me, okay? You can tell me to shut the fuck up. Will I? No. It's so weird. These are just a handful of incidences that have happened over the past little bit. Like, do you guys remember a couple weeks back when someone was like, hey, you can basically be naked as long as you have some little black bar covering you? And there was just straight up women just standing naked on stream. This one dude also did it to test to see if he would get banned. It was so weird to see. And they'd be like, actually, I put in the settings that it's 18 plus. You have to check a little box to get into my stream. That's not stopping anything. It's so weird that these were places invented so that people can share their love for gaming and their other, like, niche hobbies that they enjoy. And they're like, hey, I love Pokemon. Let me talk about my Pokemon cards on live stream or whatever, you know, stuff like that. It wasn't meant for hosts to go on there and be hosts. I really want to know what type of people are watching this content, man. Like, who is actually giving these people the views that they need to do this kind of stuff and make money, all right? Like, my man's Doc over on Twitter said it best. Honestly, if you watch this type of content and streams, you need to get hit with the same stigma us niggas used to get for watching anime back in the day. On God, I used to get made fun of hella for watching Dragon Ball Z when I was in, like, you know, freshman year of high school and stuff. All throughout high school, it was, bro, you watch anime? I got no hoes. I ain't get jacked. All because I thought Super Saiyan was cool. But yet these dudes over here watching streams like this and it's fine. And let's not even talk about the fact that in the clip of the lady sucking the cucumber or whatever, the guy in the corner watching, that's his aunt in the video, and he's just watching that. Like he full on let that play out, bro. And then texted his mom that her sister's doing that. Like, first of all, that is weird too, but that's a whole nother situation. It feels like nothing is private anymore. It's like privacy doesn't exist. It's like the government got what they wanted. They wanted to know what was going on in our personal lives every single second of every single day, and they got it. They got it. People really out here posting about every single time they bust a fat nut to Shrek's feet. Like, we didn't need to know that, you know? I'm sure that your FBI agent isn't really happy with your life decisions at this moment, okay? Make your FBI agent proud. They're not spying on you for nothing. In all seriousness, though, as someone who's been creating content for a couple years now, it really saddens me to see that this is the stuff that's getting views, that's getting likes, because people keep supporting it. Long gone are the days where someone in their bedroom can share a passion that they love and come up from nothing. Nowadays, there's working full-time to do Mr. where you just get some e-thoughts on your stream to do some host shit. But me personally, I kind of feel like having my dignity intact on some level. Like, I'm openly a degenerate human being, okay? But even I have some level of dignity, bro. Jesus. It's honestly pretty disgusting, man. It really is. This stuff just keeps on going on and on and on and on. And it's like, when will it stop? When will these streamers just stop trying to basically do softcore porn without having to do porn? They want the money that comes from that type of content without actually doing that type of content. And they want to be like, why are people objectifying me? Why are people doing this? Why are people doing that? Because it's the consequences of your own actions. Like, just look at this one guy, Kevin Lorando. I think this is the guy who posted a video of how to shave your butthole. This is edging on chair for an hour with visuals. Why? Like, this is so disgusting. Like, I get that the whole edging thing became a meme for some weird reason, but, like, that's not how you do memes, bro. That is not how memes are done. I understand that clickbaiting is honestly a big part of making it anywhere on YouTube now, okay? But I honestly don't want to find out if that video was real or not. Even things like ASMR have been sexualized. Like, dude, I made a tweet about this the other day. Some lady basically did a JOY type video of ASMR ASMR mic pumping to blow your tingles. And this dude commented, "These videos are always so good, I tend to fall asleep." Notice the quotes within a minute every time. This got 35 likes. 35 people admitted to beating the meat to this video. It's supposed to be ASMR. No, I enjoy ASMR, okay? I have really bad insomnia due to a lot of stuff, okay? Mostly because I did Adderall for 10 years medically. I got it prescribed, but now I don't sleep good, so sometimes some ASMR helps, right? For some reason, a lady tapping on a tin can makes me fall asleep. I watch a couple ASMR videos, now my stuff is flooded with some weird sexual stuff, and I'm like, bro, what is going on? It really feels like the algorithm is okay with pushing this type of content because it gets a lot of views and technically barely falls within their rules. I love how YouTube wanted to claim a bunch of stuff about bad actors back when the adpocalypse happened. You know, people barely skirting by within the rules and making YouTube look bad. You know, they were super on about that with people like Leafy and PewDiePie and even H3 back in the day. There was actually an entire list of YouTubers that someone who worked at YouTube leaked from an email saying that, hey, if you don't like these creators, screw them over. But now they're completely okay with letting stuff like this slide on their platform. All of a sudden, this is okay now? What happened to super strict YouTube where if you said one curse word in a video or even mentioned a boobie, you couldn't make $1. You wouldn't make a dime. Your ad rates would be so low if you even just said ass too much in a video that you couldn't even make a living. But now you got people doing stuff like everything I mentioned in this video and they're making millions of dollars. Now, controversial opinion, but I don't really care if people want to make this type of content. If you want to make this type of content, okay, go for it, but do it on the right platforms. Don't do all this weird sexual stuff on YouTube. Do it on the black and orange one where it belongs. Do it on platforms where our kids can't reach it, okay? This doesn't make any sense to me how the likes of Twitch and YouTube and all these other social media platforms are just letting content like this slide and then claim to be 13 plus platforms. Like, bro, just be like Twitter and say 18 plus and get it over with. It's honestly disgusting seeing the direction some of these social media platforms are going, dude. I've had videos demonetized and even taken down for way less than anything I've mentioned today. One time I told a story about me getting caught smoking weed by my mom. It got demonetized. I hit up YouTube and they're like, yep, we're sorry, it's got to stay demonetized and age restricted because, well, this is an adult topic. But yet I got a weed ad on the video about me talking about smoking weed. Like getting caught smoking weed and going to military boot camp. Like I made a video about that experience and YouTube said that I couldn't make money because I talked about weed, but then I got a weed ad on the video. The video made me like 13 cents, I think, back when I did make money, but it was still insane to me that it happened. I don't know, man. Like, I get that everybody wanted YouTube to ease on up on some of the rules so that we could just make content again, but I didn't think that this was gonna end up happening, dude. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess the moral of today's video is, just don't go on the internet, I guess. If you go on the internet, you'll get turned black or Chinese. Anyways, seriously, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Trying to get back to uploading videos every day. Had a little setback with my apartment burning down last Halloween, but hey, got a new apartment, insurance took care of me, and I got, new stuff. So hey, videos, let's go. Anyways, really hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, bro.
Buying 2 airplane seats don't fix my problem.
Your problem? You mean having... It's either one of those two. And knowing the space of the internet right now, it's probably the latter. Like, bro, is anybody else getting tired of all these, fake videos from, all these, content creators that are just like, oh my god, let me reply under a meme that has Clifford on it with my butthole. Sometimes I just want to see a meme involving my favorite childhood characters and not see somebody's asshole right underneath it. Now, I'm not knocking a sister for trying to make a hustle, okay? Make your bag and do what you want to do. But why are all those bots underneath every goddamn meme?
Airplanes are too small for big people. It's 2024. All these are changing.
Bro, bodies aren't changing. Your butt is literally fake. You did that on purpose. I'm sorry, but I don't know why this hooker's out here just straight up lying. There is no way to get a booty that looks like that natural, and it doesn't even look good. She's really out here trying to pull the whole fat acceptance thing, guys, bodies are changing. My body is changing. It's like a caterpillar metamorphosis. I'm gonna turn into an online hole. Bro, I feel like most people are smart enough to realize that this is clearly so fake. Like, this is the worst OnlyFans I have ever seen in my entire life. I don't know who this lady is, but I guarantee you that if I look up her just one little click. Like, unironically, that's all I hear in my brain when I see videos like this. When I hop on Twitter and I'm just trying to, I don't know, look at a funny meme that the account clearly stole from another account. But I mean, whatever. The comments are filled with videos like these, comments like these, and it's, bro, no. Like, the internet has changed so much at this point. There's so many people out here trying to make a bag off this internet stuff that, like, misinformation is everywhere. Misinformation and misdirection breeds profit if you know what to do. Because, I mean, look at clickbait on YouTube, for example. I don't even know what I'm going to title this, but it might be something that's only vaguely related to the video. It's something that, you unfortunately have to do to catch people's attention, because along the way, someone realized, yo, if I lie on the internet, I can get rich. But also, like, clickbait has always been a thing, to be completely honest. I mean, since, like, what, about, like, 2012 YouTube is when it really started taking off. But at this point, it's just like, dang, like, we get it. Your booty is big. Like, it's obvious. You don't even gotta do all that. Like, at least make the skits funny. I just wish these people who would, like, make these fake videos like this would just be aware of themselves. Because that like how, like, actual porn videos are. Like, it's so bad, like, in the acting, and they know it. But it's kind of funny. But it's funny because they're self-aware. And watching this video just gives me a headache.
It's 2024. All these are changing. So planes should too. I won't lose my if they do not play. So give me another solution, or just make the 6 bigger.
I got a solution. How about you take the bus? How about you drive to wherever you're going? If you're staying within the same continent, why not go for a road trip? Have some fun. Now, if you gotta go, across the sea, take a boat. You ever been on a boat? I have it. My ancestors went on a boat, and it didn't go too well for them. Also, I hate when people are like, oh my god, it's 2024, it's 2023, it's 2016. We need to do blah, 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 blah. No, sometimes things just need to not happen, okay? Like my dad coming back with the milk, all right? I'm so glad he didn't come back with the milk, because not having a father made me funny. All right, so gang shit. Seriously though, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves is somebody being like, "It's 2024. We finally need to normalize going to work with hairs in your head." No, bro, that's just a you thing, and you should probably see a therapist. Like, I hate seeing videos like that all over the internet, and clearly some of them are satire. All right, I do know how to recognize a joke, but that's something that's been under a lot of attack the past few years. Ooh. But in all seriousness, like, what was like her end goal with this video? To be like, oh my god, I have to spend so much of my OnlyFans money buying 2 seats for my big fat booty cheeks. Like, bro, if anything, you were probably flying out to go record a video with somebody, which means you can write off that plane ticket, or plane tickets, my bad, as a tax write-off. So if anything, creating this video probably saved her even more money, because she probably made money off of this being posted everywhere. Now, is she gonna use that money to go to court, to go to, like, I don't know, whatever human rights activist group, and be like, hey guys, we need to we need to go to Boeing and Lockheed Martin, all those guys that make the airplanes and whatever, make them bigger. I just need a bigger seat specifically for me, because of my bad life choices. Like, bro, you gotta be an extra special kind of rich for that, okay? Like, you gotta know Obama for those types of changes. And if you do know Obama, can you, like, slide me his number? He, like, blocked me, I think, because I didn't want to smoke all that meth that one time. You know what, guys? I'm actually wrong. We need to make the seats bigger, okay? We need to make the seats the size of a park bench. You know what? We just need to take the seats out of airplanes in general. Why doesn't everybody just stand? People stand on the subway. People just need to stop being lazy and stand. We wouldn't have the problem of, people's booties being too fat if you had to stand every place, when you took a public transportation type situation. Like, bro, they stand on a lot of trains and buses in England. Why not we just stand on airplanes, bro? It should be perfectly safe, especially for pregnant women. Oh my god, like, you just hit some turbulence, the baby gets to do a little dance, and then boom, that pregnant lady gives birth to the next Michael Jackson. Like, dude, I just solved this problem. Like, she wanted a solution. I gave a solution. I also solved the solution of Michael Jackson being gone. Dude, I'm a genius. No, but in all seriousness, we can just chalk this up to, like what I said in my these Twitch streamers need to be stopped video. There's way too much sexual content just being pushed out there on the regular. Like, there needs to be, like, separate spaces for this stuff. Like, dude, I honestly don't want to see that type of thing on TikTok or even Instagram for that matter. When I'm trying to, you know, just be chilling and look at some funny memes, you know, that's marketed as a kids app. You know, there shouldn't be people like this promoting their type of content on there. Now, if you want to promote that on Twitter, you know, go whatever. Okay, everybody knows that Twitter is the degeneracy website. All right, you go on there. Do it there, but not under all the memes, please. Anyways, I guess I'm done yapping. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash a fat like on it. And if you do subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. I guess I decided maybe I'll try Twitch again. Okay, or maybe I'll stream on YouTube, or maybe I'll do both. Twitch is like really trying to promote simul streaming right now for some weird reason. I don't know. Ludwig made a video about that. Which weird thing? He's like a commentator now. I thought he hated us. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, the moral of today's video is if your butt is too big for an airplane, you can just grab a paddle from like the kayak section of Academy and just use it as a flotation device. And then you can just like, you know, row yourself across the ocean and get where you need to go. Okay, it's honestly, it's a good workout and it'll make you really buff and it'll get you bitches. So, yeah. Also, been trying to promote the Discord a lot more. That's going to be in the description or the comments, whichever one that I actually remember to put it in after I upload this. So, yeah, join that to get content updates on like, you know, the videos and streams. They don't like to push notifications out all the time, so if you don't want to miss anything, go ahead and join that. Anyways, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, broskies.
I just have aches and pains. I'm older and I have a heart condition. And we know that we won't have like as much time as somebody else might have together, but...
Yeah, that's a little bit of an understatement, bro. Broski, just one session of trying to do the diddly, and this man will have a heart attack and keel over. No, but actually, can you imagine, bro? Today, if you guys could drop a fat like on this video and subscribe if you're new, I would really appreciate that. Also, there's this little bell notification thing next to the subscribe button now. Apparently, if you don't click that, then you won't ever see new videos. YouTube is great. But yeah, have you guys ever, you know, been shopping at Costco with your mom, you know, trying to get all the free samples, and then you try and grab a free sample of some chicken nuggets at the same time as some older lady, and you touch hands for a second and you see your future flash before your eyes. You, her, just chilling, holding hands at the retirement home, bro. And then you finally get married, and on your wedding night, it's time. Then you go to clap the cheeks, and then she just keels over dead because of a heart attack, bro. And then you get all of her money. Fat Dove, City Boys, dude, we up. But yeah, if that scenario got your Jimmy Neutron brain blasting, then you'll really love today's video. We're gonna be looking at this like 70-year-old grandpa and his like 30-year-old wife. Like, this dude is old enough to literally be her real grandpa, probably. So sit back, relax, grab your bucket of old people candy, and let's get right into this.
I would have never considered a guy much older than me before. This happened that was completely unexpected.
Yeah, you don't just unexpectedly fall in love. This isn't a Disney movie. You kind of actually have to, like, go on dates, get asked out. You know, there's a process there. This dude's got to be rich or something. Like, I'm glad they're happy, whatever. Okay, love is love. But the average life expectancy of a man in America is, like, 72 years old. This man has got, like, 2 years max before he croaks out. Like, all I can really see in their future is a bunch of Viagra pills and heart medication.
I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not living enough.
Oh man, you know, I'm not gonna lie, that really touched my heartstrings. That was a really, really beautiful saying. You know, a lot of old people do say that their biggest regret in life is not having lived enough, not having taken enough risks. And you know what? They deserve to be happy. Even though he's old enough to have been with Jesus in the 2nd grade, you know what? Love is love. I just surely hope nothing bad happens to them within the next 2 to 4 years, man. That would really suck. Bro, of course this is happening in Florida, okay? Now everything makes sense. Seriously though, how come all the weirdest shit always happens in Florida? I cannot tell you how many Florida man memes I've seen in my lifetime, then actually looked it up and it turns out it wasn't a meme. It was literally just a headline from a Florida news article. And why does this say venomous reptiles inside? Like, this man already is like running on borrowed time. He's gonna risk it even further by having a king cobra in his house?
But there's cobras in all the houses. If you understand the behavior of the snake, it's not as dangerous as as it seems, really. Watch this.
Okay, I was joking about the cobras earlier, but this man is actually serious. There really is cobras in all those boxes. No, I will say, yeah, snakes do get a bad rep, all right? For the most part, they can fill your energy. If you vibing with them, they're vibing with you. But there is no way on God's green earth where I'm just gonna have king cobras and, like, extremely venomous snakes that could kill me with one look just chilling in my crib, yo. I get that this man is old and probably already on his deathbed with a shit ton of heart conditions, but I don't know why he would risk it for the biscuit even further by having these animals in his house. Honestly, this is probably why that lady married him. She saw that he was old, had a bunch of dangerous animals in his crib, and was like, you know what, this is a really good combination. I could easily get that retirement money ASAP. Just one misplaced snake and I got a fat paycheck.
Looked like magic, didn't it?
Yeah, that's not black magic. You almost got bit by a deadly snake and died, bro. And homegirl over there didn't even flinch. She was like, come on, please do it this time. Please do it. I want that 401k. I mean, hey, I get it. I understand. Slobbing on that wrinkly knob every night must be pretty traumatizing. But hey, if you want to mess around with a danger noodle and get caught lacking, that's on you, bro.
It makes it look like I force field to make it go back in the box, but his name is Tom Crutchfield. I am 70 years old, and I am a retired professional photographer.
Yo, this guy is almost old enough to be president, man. If he sticks around for a couple more years, I might vote for him. No, but seriously, though, why would anybody in their right mind, like even somebody whose whole job before they retired was, you know, messing around with animals or whatever, keep the most dangerous ones as they're getting old? You see, this is why women live longer than men, because men, we make dumbass decisions. Or maybe that's just him, because I've worked around animals, snakes included, and there's no way in hell that I'd be like 70, 80 years old messing around with king cobras in my last days. I'd personally rather be sitting on a beach sipping pina coladas with a joint in my hand, bro, not doing this.
And get the shed skin out, too.
Dude, this is so me holding my ginormous cock. No, but seriously though, like, man's just sitting there chilling with a big ass snake in his arms like he's holding a goddamn puppy. Like, I get it, all the creatures of Earth deserve love, you know, except for hornets, you know, fuck those guys. But some of the animals on this planet you should exactly be cuddling and snuggling up with, dude. And venomous snakes of the big ass variety are one of them. It's like this guy is asking to get his bit off.
I'm Stacy Crutchfield. I am almost 38 years old.
Stacey and I have been together like almost 4 years, going on 4 years.
So if I'm doing math right, and I'm probably not, this man was 67 when she was like 34, 33. Like, homie is literally double her age, bro. Whenever she was born, this man was almost 40. This dude was thinking about buying his second house before she could even speak her first words.
I think she's the most beautiful woman I've flirted with, but I have flirted with many beautiful women, and I have had many beautiful women over my life. It happens that I choose Stacy.
Bro, homeboy really just said, yeah, I was for the streets for a couple years. You know, I had a lot of pretty hoes. But, like, this one the best hoe, though. Like, old man gives no f***s. He's just like, hey, I'm dying in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna say what I want to say. And honestly, mad respect, dog. Go for it.
This farm, when we originally bought it, was a cockfighting farm. It was owned by a Cuban cockfighter who had a job, too. And
Wait, hold up. There's so much to unpack here. They bought an illegal cockfighting farm from a cartel member? Bro, what was old man getting up to in his younger years? How did he just happen to find a farm that was owned by the cartel that was used for cockfighting? Like, I'm pretty sure you just can't find something like that on Zillow.com, bro. That's a special order.
we do breed 3 really rare species of snake-necked turtles in here, too. We do a lot of those for conservation.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool that homie's out here playing Dr. Doolittle in his older years, but maybe he should leave the snakes alone, stick to the turtles. I hear that bird watching is a very common thing amongst old retired people. Maybe he should give that a try.
I'm an analog man in the digital world, so I do have a digital girl. She does a lot of the computer stuff because I simply don't know how to do it.
Yo, straight bars from old man over here, okay? He may be old, he may not know how to send an email or attach a PDF file, but man, homie's got bars to rival Eminem. No, but seriously though, like, did this man really just marry this chick so that he can have somebody figure out all the computer work? He couldn't just hire a personal assistant, because clearly homeboy's got money, because he bought a farm with a bunch of venomous snakes. Snakes that you need permits for that you gotta pay for. I'm sure homie could have paid an assistant to figure out how to work an email account. But hey, why pay for something you can get for free with a marriage certificate and a prenup?
And here's part of our breeding facility also on this side of the yard.
Breeding facility? Hey, yo, old man putting in that work? I'm talking about with the animals, you dirty-minded fuck.
You were born 1949. I was born 1981.
So that would be 32 years.
32 years? Bro, when this shit graduated high school, he was already cashing out the 401k. Like, this dude was out here shopping for summer beach houses to retire to when she was just trying to figure out her major. This man either has top-tier level Riz or unlimited pocket change.
I have 4 daughters, and the oldest will be 48 this year, and the youngest is would be 33.
Bro, can you imagine you get a call from your dad, right? He's like, hey, I'm about to get remarried, all right? I know after your mom died, things were hard. Come back home. I need to show you something. I want you to meet her. And you pull back up to your old crib, and you see this, lady who looks around to be your same age. You find out that she's younger than you, and now you gotta call her mom. I'm sorry, but you know how they say at weddings, speak now or forever hold your peace? I would not hold my peace. I don't think there's any way in hell that I could call someone younger than me mom or dad, even if it's like stepmom, dude. Like, this guy is really married to a woman who is younger than some of his daughters. Like, does that not feel just a little bit weird to him? Just a little?
Well, I'm 5 years older than her dad. So I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Those are white ibis.
Bro, that just makes it even worse. Dude, she's gonna end up going to her own husband's funeral before her father's. Now look, I get it that homeboy wants to live it like Larry, like every day is his last day. But at this point, every day could be his last day. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to give them both the benefit of the doubt, but it really just looks like she wants control of that farm, bro.
I was a little upset about it, but once we came down and we met Tom, we knew he's a great guy. He's really nice.
You could just look on the dad's face. He's just like, I don't want to be here. Why the are we on this TV show? Like, it's so obvious that they don't approve at all. They're just trying to save face for TV. I can't imagine how awkward that call was. Hey, mom and dad, you know how I'm married to the 7-year-old man? Can you actually show up to the farm that I'm trying to steal from them? We're doing this TV show thing, and I want to interview you. Just make sure to tell them how you really feel about my situation, okay?
Tom, my son-in-law is 5 years older than me. Just a little bit makes me feel younger.
Dude, that was the most awkward laugh I've ever heard in my entire life. He makes me feel younger. I'm dying inside. I'm sorry. I don't think I could look an older man in the eyes as he asked for my daughter's hand in marriage, and I don't think I could do it, bro. I'd probably just punch dude in the face. Unless my daughter's planning on cutting me in some of that 401k money, then, no, dude's gotta go. But Lofi, they love each other. Would you really stand in the way of true love? Yes. Bro, that's gotta be the biggest awkward silence I've ever witnessed in my entire life. There is zero energy there. The vibes are really just full of testosterone pills and Viagra. There's nothing going on here except for awkwardness. You would think they would have a lot in common to talk about. Dicks not working, dialysis machines, social security, yelling at retail workers when they forget to take their card out the machine. Something, dude.
Sometimes when we're out, we do get some strange looks, or people will come up. People mistake Tom for my dad quite a bit.
I wonder why that is. It's almost like that man is 30-something years older than you. I don't know, man. I could be wrong. If only there was a decision that she could have made a couple years ago that could have prevented her from being in this situation. Now, look, I don't want to sound like I'm hating. I love me some MILFs and occasionally a GILF. I can't even lie to you. But at what point do you gotta be hey, yo, locking down is probably not a good decision because homeboy just gonna die after I get attached. That's quite literally the definition of setting yourself up for failure. This does not seem...
Right, Daddy?
Oh, dude, no, nah, bro. Save that for the bedroom. I feel like this joke would have been funny if this man wasn't actually old enough to be her father. He's actually older than her real father. They could for real just be doing the diddly in the bedroom, and this man could deadass just say, I am your father, on some Star Wars shit.
Having breakfast, and some lady came up and was trying to hit on Tom and asking, oh, your granddaughter's so beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And we just look like...
I mean, can you really blame her? You're not the only one trying to get into Tom's fat pockets, because, Tom looking kind of sexy. Shoot. Hey, Tom, you into guys? Seriously, though, all jokes aside, how was homeboy supposed to know that you weren't his granddaughter, dude? You actually look closer to my age than 40, so big ups on you for that. But after years of being together, you're still surprised, just stop. Accept reality. If you think that this is bad, just wait till you actually have to put him in a nursing home. It's gonna get 10 times worse.
Well, I met Tom before they announced they were dating. He was a very friendly guy. I liked him. I was okay with it.
Yeah, get the bags. Wait for that old man to die. That's the energy that she's giving off. I'm not even gonna lie. That's the vibes that I'm feeling. Because in all actuality, nobody gets with someone significantly older than them unless they just don't want to do the work to, like, you know, be financially stable. They kind of just want to weasel their way in. Even dudes that go for older women, like, you know, the MILF hunters, they do it for the exact same reason, too. I feel like we don't call that out enough. It is possible for niggas to be gold diggers. I literally saw a whole TikTok about a guy talking about how he goes on Facebook Marketplace and looks up people selling wedding dresses and engagement rings and stuff, and how he filters them out to find the perfect MILF dude. It's actually insane how crazy these guys are. I'm not gonna lie. It's smart as fuck, though, man.
I've just learned not to care what other people think. I'm not gonna let it ruin living my life and being happy.
You know what? This may be a really weird Florida man situation, but I do gotta say, that is a very positive message. I support that. If at the end of the day, broskies, do what makes you happy, whether that's playing guitar, making YouTube videos, playing with snakes, I don't know, shoving worms up your ass, whatever you feel like. Okay, maybe not that last bit, okay? Maybe stick to something normal, okay? I feel like you understand my point, though.
In the medical field for 10 years and took care of a lot of patients that were trached on ventilators that were full care, and I would do it for you.
And I for you too.
Yeah, homie, sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't think that you'll be around for that long. Like, unless she gets into some crazy accident that leaves her like a quadriplegic vegetable, you're not gonna be the one taking care of her on a ventilator. Either way, moral of this story is marry a MILF so you never actually have to work a real job and you could just eat all of her kids' snacks. No joke. No scam. Seriously though, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Also, if you want to go over and follow the Twitch and Twitter, links are in the description. That would also be pretty cool too. I'll be tweeting and streaming sometimes. Also, it really seems like you guys are messing with the older style videos again. It's honestly really cool to be back to just, I don't know, having fun with YouTube videos instead of talking about the next Aiden Ross drama all the time. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of these or just me reacting and, you know, making some jokes about some funny videos, drop something in the comments, give suggestions in the Discord server. I'm always looking for more cringe content to consume. Anyways, I've been yapping too long. I really hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, broskies.
Guess what, though? Guess what? I'm making more day for my workout.
Who, bro? Who cares? Bro, it doesn't even look like she's really crying, bro. I see no tears. This looks like the worst OnlyFans ad I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, how's it going, broskies? It's your boy, Lofi here, and I got a pretty special video for you guys today. I was just scrolling through the radioactive cesspool that is Twitter, and I came across this video of this woman with an OnlyFans freaking out because more faded than I am right now.
Hey, guess what?
You know, guys, I really hate this game. You know the one where somebody says, hey, guess what? And then they say, no, guess. And then you're just like, well, I don't fucking know, bro. It could be anything. Did the Queen of England come back from the grave and now we got zombies? Did my dad finally come back with the milk, bro? I don't know. I don't want to find out on the next episode. Just hurry up and tell me.
So guess what? I'm making more money in a day from my workout program than I am from OnlyFans.
Bro, why is she up here crying about that if she's making a lot of money? Like, wait, my account got bad, but I'm still making a bunch of money. Like, unironically, is that what this is? Like, seriously? Like, honestly, congratulations, bro. Your little side business company worked. Cool. Sucks that you got your account banned on Instagram because, like, you know, I know how that feels. I got my Twitter account banned in 2020 because of a bunch of dream stands. But if your business is doing good, just make another account and, you know, start it again. That's what I had to do. Wasn't that hard. And then I got my account unbanned because Elon bought it and I sent him an email.
Fans, God is fucking good.
Oh, did she just say what I think she said? Did you just say, guys, and come? Like, bro, what? I don't know what the baby juice has to do with anything at this moment. Like, it's so just out of pocket, out of nowhere, bro. Like, bro, honestly, I can't even understand a single thing she's saying right now. It sounds like she's speaking underwater. The gain on that mic is higher than all the squeakers were back on MW2. For someone who's got an OnlyFans, a Twitch, and, like, you know, money coming in from other side businesses, you'd think she'd be able to afford at least some kind of microphone. Like, an AT2020 USB mic is only like $100 on Amazon, bro.
Cause I don't want to do OnlyFans. I don't want to do it. I don't want to
nobody forcing you to do that. You're choosing it. You choosing to do that. Unless you got a pimp named Slickback hiding behind you. You can just stop. Take a little break from the internet. How about, maybe take all the racks you made from, dudes jerking it to your butthole and, go to another country for vacation for a little bit. Like, homie, you have options. You have way more options than other people who, just got a regular 9 to 5. If you don't want guys to bust the fat nut till you pick these niggas, you don't stop. Just delete them. Some people gonna have that stuff saved, but, you can move on with your life, bro. Also, I don't really think this is real, all right? I'm being honest. You can look in the chat. This one person is saying fake crying. And people who make that type of content, the annoying ones who be see and bio underneath every post. For some reason, it's been a big trend recently to, humiliate yourself as an OF woman to gain even more followers. What is this gonna be? Oh no, I wanna stop doing it, so it's gonna be limited edition, buy it now. This is a known business strategy for some reason, not even for people who make adult content, but for even just YouTubers in general. The more you humiliate yourself, the more attention you get, the more money you make. Because none of them have enough personality to actually make people want to, interact with their content because, they have no personality. Also, I'm just going to say this right now. I got, way higher than I intended to before starting to record this video, so that's why I sound not as energetic. I'm sorry, y'all. I am fucking baked. This is real, good on you, bro. Better your life or something like that. If not, I hope you get all the money you wanted and it was worth humiliating yourself like this.
I don't want to do OnlyFans.
Bro, this lady is having a literal full mental breakdown on stream, bro. This was literally me after the new Star Wars movie came out. And the nigga wasn't the Jedi, bro. They teased that so hard. Also, it looks like she has her own Twitch account, as you can see, with, the chat overlays, You can see the original guy who's in the corners chat right there. Then there's even more chat on, the actual screen that he's watching. So, she has a platform where she can stream and make money still. And her workout program, whatever. She can start a new Instagram. So, why are you crying about it, dude? This feels so fake. You have other avenues to still make money and make the type of content that you want to make, and you can. Why are you complaining? Yeah, it sucks getting accounts banned, okay? It happens to the best of us, bro. As long as it's not the main thing that you use to, make your money, then you'll be fine. I feel the problem with a lot of these streamers and YouTubers and stuff is that they live above their means. There's no way the second if my channel starts making 40 grand a month, I'm gonna be how about I buy a house right now? No, why would I do that? It's all the rappers and NFL players and stuff who spent way too much money and couldn't keep up with the property taxes on their gazillion-dollar homes. Fame only lasts so long, bro. You gotta live below your means and invest. Especially in today's day and age where people get accounts banned like that because no reason and then you won't get them back. Happened to my homie Benji. And also that's how I know for sure that this is probably fake, man. And this is just for attention so she can get more money. OnlyFans sales are probably looking pretty low in January, dude. Yeah! Jesus Christ, what's with the ear, man? Why is this man got his gain up so high? God. So there's also this other clip of her breaking down on an Instagram live stream or something, I think, which is weird because I thought the Instagram account got banned. Maybe it's one of those other gazillion apps where you can live stream to people. There's so many of those niche little weird ones. But the acting on this one is a lot better. I can actually see some tears here.
Am I skinny? One in the top if I'm skinny. Are you happy that I made myself throw up?
Not really, bro. I didn't want to see that. I need to go bleach my eyes now. But why would she be live streaming that, anyways? What type of Trisha Paytas mental breakdown on the kitchen floor ass thing is this? What type of Eugenia Cooney ass shit is this, bro? What? Talking about
One in the chat if I'm skinny. Put a bikini validation, please. Should I make myself throw up more?
No, for God's sake, woman, go eat a burger. There's this cool burger place in Dallas, Texas. It's called the Twisted Root. You can get kangaroo burgers there, bro. It's pretty fire. They also got these huge barrels, usually 5 or 6 of them full of different flavor pickles. They got atomic pickles, ranch pickles. Honestly, if any of y'all are near the area, you should check the place out. It's always pretty good. No, this isn't a sponsorship. I just really fucking love that burger place, bro. I swear to God, they put crack inside that shit. Oh my God, if I could snort it, I would. If I could put that burger in a bong and smoke it, God damn it, I do.
Are you happy? Are you happy?
Well, not anymore, because you yelled at me, bro. That's not nice, man. F you. She's definitely going on Santa's naughty list this year, okay? You know, you're not supposed to yell at people, bro. It's not nice. Seriously, though, like, who is she talking to? Like, is this how she gets her grievances with the world out, hopping on a live stream and being like, I hate everything, Like, there's other stuff you can do, bro. Like, I don't know, maybe go to therapy. I got a therapist. He's honestly a pretty chill guy. He really helps me out during those dark times of whenever me and the boys play comp and we lose 6 straight games in a row, man. You know, sometimes it's just too... I'm sorry. It's just too hard to deal with, bro. You know, we work so hard. Are you happy?
Should I kill myself? Be honest. One in the chat, I should kill myself.
Oh boy. Okay, that came out of nowhere, bro. Jesus Christ. I was joking about the therapy earlier, but you might actually need it, dude. You want some antidepressants? Look, homies, okay, Luffy gonna break character for a second. You know, if you ever feeling that type of way, talk to somebody you trust, you know. It's better that you be here with your homies and with yourself to better your life than not exist at all, man. But also, like, message to whoever this is, like, bro, sometimes you need to get off the phone and go live life. Like, I feel like back in the day, our parents were always like, you're always on that damn phone. We're like, I feel like I'm barely on it, and now it's true. People on the damn phone too much. Go outside, touch some grass, take your racks and invest them into the stocks, and like go to France for a little bit or something. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like it seems like she's made a decent amount of money given like her background, her setup and stuff, and like everything like that. Like, she probably sitting pretty on some racks. Go take a vacation. Better your mental health. Better your life, man. Stop doing this Trisha Paytas ass. I'm gonna go on live stream and say I want to kill myself, bro, if I don't get the validation that I want. But moral of this video is don't forget to vacuum, okay? I mentioned vacuums at the beginning of the video, and I'm like serious, man. Getting a good vacuum is very important. You can still buy like old school style vacuums on Amazon, you know, like the good ones from the 80s, dude. Like my mom bought a vacuum that was like, you know, that they used to like clean out like tells and shit. Like it has like a bag that you have to like take in and out and replace it with, man. Like that has lasted a long time. A good vacuum will go far. But anyway, seriously, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash a fat like on it. And if you're new, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Also, make sure to check out the Twitch and Twitter. I be tweeting memes and gaming streams. Fuck yeah. Bars, motherfucker. No, but seriously, though, all jokes aside, I really hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, broskies. I got the money.
Reservations.
Yeah, but it just shows I'm more dedicated, which means I'm better.
Dedicated to Fortnite, but not your girlfriend. If anything, you're just consumed playing Fortnite.
Bro, is this guy really arguing with his girl over Fortnite? On live stream too, bro. This has got to be the lamest activity I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, bro's got a whole girl and decided to practice Fortnite instead of getting laid and going on a Valentine's Day date. See, this is why so many dudes are incels. They'd rather stay inside and play Fortnite than actually go and get some pussy. Jesus Christ. Anyways, how's it going, broskies? It's your boy Lofi here, and I've probably found the cringiest couple on the entire planet. I honestly don't know who these streamers are, and pro Fortnite player guy, I don't care. I honestly don't. All that matters right now is the cringe that they decided to put out on the internet today, and I figured we'd take a look at that. So sit back, relax, grab your grandma's ashes, and let's get right into this.
You literally got mad at me for wanting to play the costume on Valentine's Day instead of going to dinner.
Yeah, because you made reservations.
Bro, I cannot believe this dude. He's like, why is my girlfriend mad at me because I decided to play a Fortnite tournament instead of be a loving, caring boyfriend? And then this same guy will turn around and be like, bro, women suck, bro. All girls are the same, while blasting Juice WRLD and Lausanne. Like, dude, you're the problem. It's Valentine's Day. I even cut my streams and my YouTube stuff short so that I could do stuff with my girl. It's not that hard, bro. Especially if this is your job, you can take a little break.
Yeah, but it just shows I'm more dedicated, which means that I'm better.
You just really adapted to Fortnite. I was born and it's breathing. Fortnite, dude, I'm better than you. That's how this guy sounds, bro. He's really talking to this girl, be like, actually, I'm just better at Fortnite than you. Me not showing you love and attention like I should as a boyfriend just means that I'm the best Fortnite player in the world, bro. Ninja who? This literally sounds like something a 14-year-old boy would say, like in high school to his little high school girlfriend, bro. I was running Fortnite with the boys, man. We never get another chance to do this, bro. It's a limited time thing. I swear to God, it feels like content creators as a whole have, like, slid back maturity-wise back into high school. Like, it's like some of these people aren't even real adults. They're out here paying taxes and buying houses, but don't know how to emotionally regulate. Like, why am I psychoanalyzing these dudes, bro? I'm just a dumbass nigga on the internet. But yet somehow I know more. That's kind of crazy. It's almost like I didn't peak in high school, bro. Crazy.
Dedicated to Fortnite, but not your girlfriend. If anything, you're just consumed playing Fortnite.
Look, boys and girls, I know there's a lot of videos out there of, girlfriends being crazy about the game, turning the game off, deleting dudes, NBA 2K, save player and stuff. And that's wrong. That stuff shouldn't happen. Clearly, those women have attention issues and don't like the fact that the man plays the game. This isn't the situation here. This guy is a pro Fortnite player. Like, it's his job. Like the other guy on the end of the line. Like that's what he does to make money and probably make some good racks. And yet, for some reason, he doesn't know how to separate work from real life. I don't come home from work and be like, man, forklift this, forklift that. Bro, no, I leave that at work. You gotta find a way to separate your real life and, work life, or else you have no life and you just become a little weirdo who only talks about work all day. But no, man, this guy is just dedicated to Fortnite. Yeah, definitely. Dedication, not addiction, yeah.
You made reservations.
Yeah, but it just shows I'm more dedicated, which means that I'm better.
Did this dude really say, have you qualified for the semifinals yet? Have you qualified at the Fortnite tournament? Exactly, owned. You just got owned. Like, bro, I'm concerned. Is she dating an actual teenage boy? Because, dude, no grown man would say something like this, right? Right? Just a little jokey joke. I know this man probably has the emotional intelligence of a 13-year-old boy. Look, I get it, bro. Fortnite made you who you are, but you are not Fortnite. Your whole life don't need to revolve around Fortnite, bro. I can't believe we're still making cringe Fortnite videos in 2024. Like, I thought we was over that. But apparently not, because you got cringe couples like this still arguing over who gets the golden scar in a video game, dude. I haven't watched this video all the way through yet, but dude, watch. Like, that's why they're arguing, because he picked up a gun that she wanted, and now she's just mad and saying all the stuff she's been had pent up for months. Bro, that's my prediction, bro. Comment your predictions down below, bro.
My priorities stand.
Yeah, but that literally does not matter.
It does matter, though. It at least matters to me, and I thought what matters to me, I would at least mean a little bit to you, considering I'm your literal girlfriend.
Bro, there might be a cringe-ass couple arguing over Fortnite, but she low-key cooking dude right now. I gotta give credit where credit is due. And this dude is not looking too good in this Fortnite argument. Like, bro, if I ever end up like this on live stream arguing with my girl, like genuinely, like relationship problems over a video game, just fucking kill me, dude. Jesus.
I would at least mean a little bit to you, considering I'm your literal girlfriend. But I guess that's not enough, huh?
No, it's not. Whenever grand finals are literally next weekend.
This dude just said, no, your feelings and emotions don't matter because the Fortnite tournament is in 7 days, okay? Your emotions will matter after the Fortnite tournament, babe. Like, this feels like something out of a badly written 90s Disney movie about the jock and the cheerleader. Like, how is this real? Like, I'm genuinely questioning whether or not this was just a publicity stunt for views, because I can't tell anymore. Because on one hand, I know people make skits like this so that they can get attention and likes, because any publicity is good publicity, apparently. But then also, you genuinely have people dumb enough to actually think like this on the internet now. And the thing is, this isn't the only video of these two that I've seen across my timeline recently. This is like the third or fourth one of them arguing over Fortnite. Is he dumb? Is he a clout-chasing bitch? Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
You have all the time in the world to practice, and you're just totally disregarding anything I'm saying.
I mean, low-key, she right. If you're good at a video game, you're good at a video game. Yes, practice does make perfect, right? You do gotta practice. But at a certain point, there's only so good you can get at fucking Fortnite, bro. The guy, the other team, is 0.2 milliseconds faster because his mouse weighs 0.001 grams less than me. I have to get better. I don't have the Corsair sponsorship, bro. Like, when you break it down like that, it just sounds lame. Like, if you're good at the game, you're good at the game. And you can take a couple hours off to go get laid, bro. Jesus Christ.
Anything I'm saying.
Are you seriously getting this mad at me?
Yes.
You're taking the bump?
What did I say? What did I say? Bro, they're arguing over who opened the chest first in Fortnite. This is the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Look, as someone who's in a relationship where I play video games with my girlfriend all the time, we be playing Apex, bro. I'm not gonna lie, we hardcore be playing Apex a lot. I've never once gotten mad because she finessed the gun that I wanted to get. It's a video game. Now, given I am not a professional Apex player, I am not, you know, doing tournaments and stuff. It would kind of irk me to, you know, be trying to practice and then my girl's taking all the weapons I need to practice with. But also, why are you practicing with your girl in a Fortnite tournament? How is that quality time supposed to be spent just gaming and having fun, but then you try to take it serious? Like, if anything, that's still on him. That's on the both of them. They both look lame here. Like, on one hand, yeah, homie should set aside time for his girl and stop trying to mix in practice time with video game time. Like, that's not really quality time, bro. And two, it sounds like both of them are trying to qualify for this tournament, so why are they practicing together and they'd have better chance doing it separate? Unless they doing some weird duos tournament, but I don't know too much about the pro scene. Either way, this is just cringe. They're both wrong, they're both stupid, and both would probably go to some couples counselors that they could, I don't know, have some more emotional maturity. Jesus, the videos I'm reacting to are so dumb. I feel like I'm turning into a therapist. I need to just find these two people, send them my video, and then send them an invoice, bro. Like, bro, tip me. At this point, I'm saving your relationship. Tip my ass, bitch. Watch my ads on the video. I don't even got ads on the videos anymore, bro. YouTube took that shit.
Yes, you're
Really,
fucking
that's a little
vacuum. You never even give it to me. You literally just said you would give it to me. You just lied.
You lied to me. You broke my heart. You didn't give me the double pump in Fortnite. It's over, babe. Dude, honestly, she's right. He told her that she would, you know, get the double pump, the golden pump, bro, and he didn't do it. This is betrayal on the highest fucking level. Somebody cut off his balls. This is unfathomable. Everybody knows you come across a girl on the internet, especially in video games, you give them all the good weapons, dude. As I thought everybody did this. Is this not normal, bro? Like, dude, you're supposed to, like, literally, metaphorically suck women's dick in video games, and the fact that he's not doing that is honestly a problem. He should be canceled. But ironically, that was like some of the responses to like the tweet when I downloaded this shit. It's so cringe.
Dude, lied to my face.
Every time I have given the chocolate to you, we died.
Oh, bro, she just got roasted by the Sigma male, man. He just said that she's bad at Fortnite, bro. Oh, man. You know, sometimes I just get too high at night and I be thinking, man, we have so much information at our tip of our fingertips, and I'll just start Googling. I'll just start looking stuff up so I can obtain knowledge, but I still can't find who the fuck cares? Like, bro, like, why is this something that they're having, like, while streaming? If I started genuinely arguing with my girl over something and I'm live, I'm gonna, like, mute myself and go solve the situation and then continue. They really had to have this whole conversation, this whole argument over a goddamn Fortnite gun for everybody to see. Like, bro, this has to be a publicity stunt. There's no way any rational person would put all their personal, like, relationship info out there for people to just scrutinize. Dude, you're not a mainstream celebrity get into a fake relationship for, like, more acting roles, dude. We're people on the internet. Grow up. Not getting laid isn't gonna win you the Fortnite to actually, well, it's Fortnite. I take that back. Yeah, no, this guy might win that tournament, actually.
I have given the chocolate to you, we died.
That's just not true at all. That's literally not even true. We've played so much ranked. We've played weeks of ranked, months of ranked, and I've had the shotgun and we haven't died. We won games with it.
Dude, this argument's making my brain hurt. I feel like I'm watching two deaf people try and scream at each other, bro. That's what this is like for me. And I'm sure it is for y'all too, okay? I'm sorry, I apologize right now that you lost some brain cells. I know that you'll never get them back. Like, I feel like these people owe me something now. I feel like seeing this made my life worse. I am not a better human being than I was 2 minutes ago. I miss the man I was before this. 15 years ago, I took an arrow to the knee.
I think it's just crazy. We can't even go a single game of Fortnite without arguing.
Hey, well, that's not my fault. You're making false promises.
No, that couple's therapy you mentioned a couple weeks ago, like, it's sounding really nice right now.
Yeah, at this point, I think we need it.
Yeah.
Bro, so apparently in another video that I watched of these guys, they've been dating less than a year, bro. And they've been arguing over Fortnite so much that they need to go to couples therapy. Can you imagine being that therapist? You have some clients pull up, you're ready to help them, you got into this job because you really want to make the world a better place. They pull up like, he didn't give me the gun in Fortnite. He stole my Fortnite gun and I hate him. He's such a Like, how do you take your job seriously after that? How do you take your job seriously when a couple comes in and wants help with their Fortnite relationship? Like, I would just laugh. I would honestly just laugh and tell them to get out because there's no way you should need to go to therapy because you keep arguing with your girl over a game. Like, at that point, just stay single. If you can't give enough of a fuck about your partner to have a game be a game, then dude, you've honestly got some real soul searching to do. Create a Shrek. You'll probably get better results. Anyways, on that note, guys, we're having our first Church of Shrek meeting in the Discord. So no, but seriously, moral of this video is don't play Fortnite because then your girlfriend will get mad at you for taking the golden scar and then she'll take a real scar and chrome you don't. Seriously though, if you guys enjoyed this video, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Also check out the Twitch and Twitter. Twitter's currently banned for 12 hours, so I won't be tweeting on there. Apparently you can't tell the robot OnlyFans people to like, you know. So Twitter got mad, but I'm definitely gonna be streaming. So yeah, link in the description for that. Please come say hi. I appreciate it. Anyways, I really hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I've been Lofi. Peace out, Briskies.
"2026 is the year you launch your business. The year you transform into an entrepreneur, founder, boss. Starting a business with Shopify. Maybe you've got an idea you can't shake, a craft everyone tells you to sell, a store you've already designed in your head. With Shopify, 2026 is when you finally make it happen. Shopify gives you everything you need to sell online and in person. Millions of entrepreneurs have already made this leap, from household names to first-time business owners just getting started. Shopify gives you all the tools to easily build your dream store. Choose from hundreds of beautiful templates that you can customize to match your brand. Setup is fast with Shopify's built-in AI tools that write product descriptions and headlines and help you edit product photos. Marketing is built in too. Create email and social campaigns that reach customers wherever they scroll. As you grow, Shopify grows with you. Handle more orders, expand to new markets, and do it all from the same dashboard.